good?
Good.
Excellent. This is Jackie with In the Key of Change, and I'm here with iTCH at Austin South by Southwest Festival. iTCH, your last EP, How to Fucking Rule It Life, first of all, I love the title, gave fans some insight into your views on society. Your single, London is Burning, was a really big hit. How can American fans relate to your music?
How can they
relate to your music?
Well, I think that the things I talk about are kind of universal and also timeless. You know, I like to talk about love, about peace, about trying to make the world a better place, about sticking up for the working classes, for the small people, and I think that that's a universal struggle.
I would agree, especially, Americans can definitely relate to that right now. Your new album, The Deep End, will be out March 25th, very, very soon, on Red Bull Records. So what can fans expect to hear now?
Well, what I've tried to do is take the political bite, the storytelling of hip-hop, and mix it with the kind of anger and energy of punk rock. That was my thinking behind it.
And I would say that your single, Homeless Romantic, definitely does that. Your album features some pretty impressive guest vocalists that American fans will recognize, Adam Lazzara and Matisyahu. How did you hook up with them?
It was weird. I just kind of made a wish list of who I wanted to work with and sent tapes out to them, and they weirdly all were kind of into it. So it was really humbling and a very strange experience.
Well, like I said, your single Homeless Romantic features Lazzara from Taking Back Sunday. It gives it sort of a rock feel, that song. How were you able to mesh the rock, the alternative, the rap into that song so well?
I think it's just kind of the world I come from. I was in a band for 10 years before that was kind of a hip-hop punk rock band, but this time around it was awesome getting to work with a different producer and getting to... Because it was a solo act, I didn't have to think about, okay, it needs 2 guitar parts and it needs to have a keyboard part. I could just do anything, and so creatively it left it much further open to be able to do that.
The video looked like it was fun to shoot. Where did that take place?
We did that in LA. It was fun. It was a good day.
Looked like lots of playing around.
Yes. Yeah.
Homeless Romantic was featured on the premiere of Showtime's Shameless, correct? So you're already getting some love from the States. How are you handling success on this side of the pond so far?
It's all new to me, and very humbling when things like that happen. But it's cool. It's nice to see stuff working. After a lot of hard work, it's nice to see it working.
And being an international artist, I'm sure social media is really important. How do you use that to impact your career?
I'm actually useless at it. I'm like just the worst person ever at social media-ing. I think it was like, the generation I come from, I think I was just a little bit too late. And so it's a whole new world to me, and I'm trying to figure it out and trying to get better at it. I'm terrible at it.
It does take some practice, I will say. Today is Throwback Thursday. That's one thing that's sort of big on social media. What was your first job growing up?
This is the only job I've ever had.
Very fortunate person.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the rebirth of vinyl and the cassette tape?
I like cassettes because I grew up with cassettes, with taping things off of the radio and making mixtapes, right? And like making mixtapes and that kind of thing's awesome. I'm a total vinyl head. I love vinyl. I love that it's just big and warm sounding. So I'm into it. Now
you have a little bit of ink, or a lot of it. You're quite covered right now. Where do you get tattooed? Who's your artist?
I do them myself.
You do your tattoos yourself? Where did you learn to do that?
I got my first one age 12. Just a safety pin, some ink, and that's how I do them.
All of them?
All of them.
All right. Well, you are multi-talented. People need to know that. So what's up next for you?
I'm doing this, and then I'm going to tour the West Coast until April with K-Flay and Air Dubai, and then heading back home for a bit.
Excellent. Well, stay tuned for more from the multi-talented iTCH. Thanks to Heart and One Industries and Tattooing TV, this is Jackie with In the Key of Change. Excellent.
Awesome.